or not? Why he is explaining? So that you will understand easily. Same like that, if you simply explain to the mother about the breastfeeding, she may forget it. In addition to the explanation, you have to show a demo like with the model, how to keep your baby, how to, it has to be. You have to explain so that she will understand it and easily do it.
Children's fund?
Show the mother how to breastfeed and make it.
United Nations International Child's Fund.
Fund is right in between E.
Children's Fund.
Children, yes, fund is right in between E is there. What is the E?
E Fund.
It's okay. We'll discuss that later. Okay. Still. And listen. You have to give newborn no food or no drink other than breast milk. Some of the doctors like vitamin syrup, those things they give, but it's absolutely contraindicated. This is the gift from the God and it has all the nutrients which is needed for the baby for the first 6 months. Unless medically indicated, something like fever or diarrhea, something medically indicated, you can do it. Otherwise, there is no food or drink. And always try to practice rooming. It means that mother and baby should be together. So the bonding will increase and the breastfeeding she will give more. Then they encourage the breastfeeding on demand. Yes, the baby has to take 8 times every 2 to 4 hours. Okay. Sometimes if the baby asks, baby sometimes if it asks, you have to give. Then when the baby cries, take it on what is the rubber kind of thing? What is that is called pacifier. You keep it. Okay. Maybe I'm not sure whether it is there in the kingdom or not.
Yes.
We have it. It shouldn't be given. Why? The reason is the baby may get confused between the natural nipple and the artificial thing. When you feed the baby after the pacifier in the natural thing, she will get confused which is the original nipple. Okay? No, it's a scientific thing. Nothing to laugh in there. Then, say for example, in the village, for 5 people are breastfeeding. Okay? Rather than you are 5 to 6 mother is there. What you do is like if they are friends in your primary health center, they are coming. So you can make a group friends along with them. They will discuss it, when the women meet each other. So they discuss more than the doctors. She will discuss, I'm finding this trouble, experience. But before that, you have to make sure you are making those 4 people away from the myths and things. Sometimes what will happen is, they think, why are you giving breastfeeding? You lose your duty. So those kind of discussion also may happen. Okay? So it will happen in a negative way. So in order to avoid that, make sure like they are all in the proper knowledge people and make it good. Alright? Exclusive breastfeeding. So, exclusive breastfeeding means no infant receives, same like no other liquids or solid are given, not even a water for the period of 6 months. Okay? Including the syrups, drops. I have seen even the kingdom. Some of the pediatricians recommend the supplementation vitamin drops for the babies, infants. It's strongly not approved it. How? What are the advantages? What are the benefits of the baby? The benefits is perfect nutrition, intelligent. So now you understand like why you people are very much intelligent. Okay? The breastfeeding people have more IQ, more knowledge than the formula feeding. The reason is formula feeding is the biggest business market in the world. You will not believe, biggest. Still, they couldn't replace the exact content of the breast. They cannot, because this is man created. This is God created, right? So it has the exact nutrition which is exactly needed for your brain development, everything, all those things. So it has antibodies that prevent the infection. Okay. So it prevents the chronic diseases like breastfeeding baby will have the less chance to develop the obesity. So hypertension, all those things are very less strong and it's easily digested. So
Also, there are some proteins only found in breastfeeding.
exactly.
Yes,
And the
sir.
formula feeding, yes. Sorry?
That's mean this is hydration can be exclusive.
No, with the exception of one rehydration solution, okay, which is medicine, medically indicated. Here the word, which is, yes, exception of one rehydration, these are medically indicated. Like if you have the diarrhea, you have to give one rehydration solution.
You give the harmonization or complete breastfeeding.
Yes, you have to give the breastfeeding and
It's because it's still exclusive.
still exclusive. If you have the diarrhea or medically indicated like vitamin deficiency, those things and all, in that case you have to replace it.
Doctor,
Yes.
will increase the immune system?
Yes, obviously, it has all the antibodies,
IgA.
IgA, and I've gone through those slides very fast. That clearly explain what are the contents, mineral contents, vitamin contents, antibody contents, all those things. Benefits to the mother. One. So once you understand the hormonal concept, once you understand the hormonal concepts, what's happening, which hormone secretes, what's the effect on uterine contraction, those things are all, if you understand, now you are in endocrinology block. So you will understand how it reduces the post-delivery bleeding. When there is a decreased post-delivery bleeding, obviously decrease in the incidence of anemia. Again, the hormone, how it stops the ovulation. If you understand the oxytocin, those cycles, it helps to delay next pregnancy. So it's a natural spacing method. Again, the breast and ovarian cancer help to lose the weight. You might have heard the stories from any of your friends, otherwise your sisters. Once they stop breastfeeding, they'll start to put on weight. Okay? Because the breastfeeding, it takes calories from you. So obviously you lose your weight. Emotional bonding. Okay? Emotional bonding, it attach the mother and child. And if you purchase a formula feeding, you have to read and understand how much you have to mix, you have to prepare in a proper way, you have to give in a proper way. It is big work. So this one doesn't need any preparation. Same thing. To be successful for 6 months, the same thing I am repeating. Okay. Common problems. You are sitting in the clinic. Okay. Always it is very easy to explain about it, but difficult to practice. Okay. So, what are the common problems the woman may come across newly when you are sitting in clinic? What common problem a woman may come across to you?
Taking formula milks.
Okay, she will take formula milk. Why she will take? She will not she. Why she will give formula milk to the infant? Why?
Because she must have.
Why? Yes, why?
Maybe the mother is infected with the disease.
Okay, she may have the disease. Okay.
Maybe have some
Easy for
Sorry. Wrong information. Okay.
diet.
Diet. What's she taking? Anything?
Might be in the ducts, doctor.
Sorry. Duck.
In the ducts, yeah, might be
Okay.
some problem.
Any other reason?
Extraction.
Don't rest. Feeling not enough. The most important thing. Everybody wants to carry their. So you know one thing. When you are feeding the next, you are feeding only breast milk. Your baby looks very lean. Okay. If you give artificial milk, everyone wants to have the baby with the chubby and yes or no. So you know, women always dilemma. When the next house lady come and say, the baby looks very lean. So she will think, oh, my breastfeeding is not enough. She will include the artificial milk. So that's the most common problem. Okay. Okay. What you have to make sure. What you have to. If you are a neonatologist or a pediatrician, you are sitting, and she comes and say like, doctor, my feeding is not enough to baby. What you will say? Sorry. Okay. Number one, continue breastfeeding. Because she is continuing breastfeeding, still she will say it's not enough. Okay? Let's see. Okay? So it's not at all true. Just a perception. Alright? So just a perception belief. As he said, reinforce the mother to continue the breastfeeding. Correctly said. The first point is reinforce. Tell her again and tell her again. Then ensure frequent suckling. With the I'm sorry. What's the time? Oh, 9:40 only. Okay. In the previous slide, what did I say? What is the adequate breastfeeding? Okay, adequate suckling technique. You have to ensure frequent suckling, effective suckling. So signs of good attachment, all the things you have to ensure and tell her when you feed, you make sure these things are there or not. Okay, you have to advise her. That is the most important thing. Then she may come across breast hot, engorged, tender, inverted nipple. All these things will happen due to improper feeding. Okay, improper feeding and improper technique. If she feed it properly, all these things will not come. Cracked, sore nipple. Why cracked and sore nipple will come is when she give in the wrong position, the baby might bite those things are not there. So it will go in a. Now, weaning. Now we come to the. So it's a gradual process of supplementing, not stopping. Okay, supplementing artificial additional food in addition to the breast milk. Remember the word. The weaning include when you are advising to anyone, you have to start supplement food in addition to the.
Not before 6 months.
Sorry.
Not before 6 months.
Not before, never. Unless it is medically indicated like diarrhea or vitamin deficiency or anything, even. So it is for Indian setup, like soft cooked rice, which is easily digested, or dal again like full, full. Yeah, we asked about full, full dal.
Yes.
Kubus, that is the dal. If you want to use that. Cooked fresh fruit juice and cooked vegetables are anywhere in the world. Why it is very most crucial period in this 6 months when you are starting the weaning, very much most crucial period of a child life. Why?
Determine the health of the baby.
Determine health. Why? Sorry? Yes. Now it is exposing to external. So far it is taking food only from the mother. Okay? Now it's exposing to. Excuse me. Please. It's exposing to what is that? External environment. So when you are giving external environment food, the immunity is proper. It's not what will happen. The digestion. It will not happen. When you don't prepare properly with the infection, what will happen? She will get the baby will get the diarrhea. So in the 6 months, baby start to get diarrhea. The immunity again it will start to decrease. It will get frequent diarrhea, and you have to take care of it properly. You have to give medicine, those things. So it's very essential, crucial factor. If not done properly, it leads to infection and malnutrition. So at the end of the 1 year, you have to include solid foods, cereals, pulses, fruits, vegetables. Also, effort has to be made. It is locally available food, homemade food, rather than the feeding what they sell it. Okay, why? Okay, here you have that. Inshallah, you have the adequate money to purchase. A small one will be 100 riyal, 200 riyal. Weekly ones you need. I mean the milk powder. If weekly ones you have to purchase. So how much will come monthly? 200, 400, 500 riyal. As a rich person can afford, but a poor person can he afford? No, he cannot. What he will do is he will purchase, instead of proper mixing, he will mix it more diluted to fill the stomach of the baby. So only stomach will fill, but it will not get the adequate energy. So you should always try to make sure homemade food, locally available food, affordable. It is affordable food. And so adequate energy we have discussed about it. So now again, take care of the mother. You have to nurture the baby. Okay, the baby whatever is taking from the mother. So the mother needs the additional iron and folic acid and calories. How much calories she needs additionally? Any idea?
300.
300? 300. Are you sure? 300, 500.
300, they are additional.
Additional calories. How much iron and folic acid supplementation you will give?
Uh,
No, that's it.
How much dose? Intentionally I didn't put it. The reason is I want you to know whether you remember from your first year. Insist on exclusive proper weaning. Okay? All these things you have to be take care of it when you're feeding.
Thanks so much.